Hej, witam was w kolejnym odcinku kosmicznej przygody z serii Mass Effect. Jesteśmy na Normandii, wybieramy się na Noverię w końcu. Na razie odłożę na bok te poboczne zadania, które zostały. I ruszymy z fabułą. Zostało mi jeszcze kilka systemów niezbadanych. Pewnie tam znajdę te wszystkie pierdoły do zbierania. Co ja chciałam, to chciałam. Miało być bezpośrednio, tak? To tak. To będzie. Juntorl. Medalion. Może chciałabym już skończyć te wszystkie zbieranie tych śmieci. Te zapiski, te medaliony i insygnia turiańskie. Jaka malutka planetka w porównaniu z tymi pozostałymi. Na żadnej nie mogę wylądować. Numer. W sumie może to i dobrze. Nie będzie nam zawracać głowy nic. Noveria. Swarok. Słowiański Bóg. Morana. Widzę, że tutaj też nie ma nic z tych śmieci. Albo? A nie, jest jakieś zapiski. To za chwilę zerknę, ile tego wszystkiego mam. Ale najpierw lecimy. Lądujemy. Lądujemy na mojej znienawidzonej planecie.
Approach control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted, Normandy. Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
A właśnie, zerknąć na te wszystkie pierdoły. Tu brakuje 2. Tu troszkę więcej. Tu 3 i tutaj 4. No i te minerały. Ale to ja nie wiem, czy to skończę. No prawdopodobnie nie będzie mi się chciało tego szukać tak naprawdę. Dobra, to lecim na Szczecin. I tu wezmę sobie liarę. Bo tutaj lepiej mieć ze sobą liarę, ale skoro ona idzie z nami, to lepiej ją w ten różowy. To ona miała lepsze. To jest to samo. Phoenix. Ma mniej tarcz. Chyba jednak będzie lepiej. Dobra.
Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Proszę, jakie miłe powitanie się szykuje.
That's far enough.
We're not here to cause problems.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
You first.
We're the law here. Show some respect.
Ojej,
I'm
żebym
Captain
ja się nie
Michael
zdenerwowała.
Ilanis Risk Control Services.
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, ma'am.
We will need to confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Noveria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Nie dotykaj mojej broni.
Citadel authority supersedes yours.
Stand down. Their house, their rules.
If you think this is best, Commander.
Nie
Captain
uważam
Matsuo,
tak,
stand down.
ale Paragon.
We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasi
Sama
San will meet
zaczęłaś.
upstairs.
Behave yourself.
Milcz. Kaira, ja sobie ciebie zapamiętam. Dzień dobry. Nie da się z nimi rozmawiać. Możesz, Garus, wyjść z tego.
I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Analeas. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
Jedno ci muszę powiedzieć. Masz okropną kieckę. Ten kolor.
I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Widzę, dopiero spałyście, teraz zaczynacie ćwierkać. Gety, czemu tak
Pretty
dużo
heavy
strażników?
security for such a small port.
The executive board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
I can't have my investigation hampered.
Tread lightly. The board can bury you in litigation. You'd need an Asari lawyer to see the case through.
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? An Asari matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Benezia. She is here?
Can I speak with her?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Could you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Analeas for clearance to leave this port.
Where can I find the administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Biurokracja. Dobra, dziękuję.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the Administrator's office.
She is here. I can't believe it. I imagine you want to talk to me, Shepard. About my mother.
Nie martw się.
No, I don't. I trust you, Liara. You may not be military, but you're part of my crew.
Thank you, Shepard. That means a great deal to me.
Ale chciałabym wam pokazać, co ten mój rypnięty kot teraz wyprawia, no ale nie mam jak.
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for
Osioł.
independent scientific research and development.
Osioł jesteś,
For your
a nie
own
kot.
safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you and enjoy your stay.
Mam szczerze wątpliwości co do tego, czy oni są tacy friendly, ale no niech będzie.
The managers warned us about you.
A że niby co?
I can't believe the paranoids that work here. There's no accident on Peak 15. I don't understand these rumors about synthetic insights. If the office is closed, it must be for a good reason.
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan. News travels fast here. Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the
No,
company.
domyślam się. Bo się boją.
This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
Czyli chcesz, żebym ci coś przeszmuglowała?
You want me to use my status to smuggle for you? That is not inaccurate. I won't carry anything if I don't know what it is. This one must be discreet. Rest assured, the contents pose no threat to anyone within this port. I want to know where this package is going. This one's customer prefers to remain anonymous. I'd be stupid to do this without knowing I'm not equipping my own enemies. Your words are not unreasonable. The customer is the Krogan called Inamorda. That one is a bounty hunter of some repute, and quick to anger. You understand this one's urgency. That other grows restless from the delay.
Dobra, zrobię to dla ciebie,
have no
a co
problem.
mi tam?
This one humbly thanks the Spectre. The package will be delivered to your vessel. All you need do is bring it to this one.
Mogę to zrobić teraz od razu?
Please do not mention this to Administrator Anoleus. That one would levy fees. Is there anything else this one might help you with?
What are you selling? What are you buying? Nie chcę na razie, nie potrzebuję.
I'm just browsing right now. This one awaits your return.
Dobra. Ja to mogę zrobić teraz. Paczka jest przy Normandii. Dobra. Zobaczymy. Jedno zadanko było z głowy. Kurczę, 5 minut tu nie jestem i już rozrabiam. Szmugluję. Bardzo klimatyczna muzyka jest w tej grze, naprawdę. Jak wizualnie zestarzała się okropnie, tak muzycznie miodzio. Aj, żeby się dało skipnąć windy.
Do not be fooled by these civilized surroundings. This is a place of secrets and
Oj, tak, wiem, zdaję sobie z tego sprawę. Proszę bardzo,
Greetings,
twoja
Spectre.
paczucha.
Have you brought the package?
Masz.
Here you are. The Spectre has done a great service for this one. From the deepness of light, it thanks you.
Proszę bardzo.
This one promised compensation for services rendered. It humbly suggests that a sum of 250 credits would be most appropriate. Would you have had any chance of getting this past customs without me? You can be a bit more generous. The other's words possess the discomforting ring of truth. This one could raise the sum to 500 credits. That is half this one's profit taken by the other. It can offer no more.
That's thoughtful of you.
This one is glad to have come to an agreement.
Też się bardzo cieszę, że się
I'm
dogadaliśmy.
just browsing right now.
A teraz już sobie idę
This one
rozmawiać
awaits your
z
return.
innymi ludkami na tej pięknej, lodowatej, zaśnieżonej. Patrzcie, jaka tam jest śnieżyca. No patrzcie, co tam się dzieje. I my będziemy musieli tam wyjść na zewnątrz. Znaczy, ja lubię śnieg i lubię bardzo deszcz, ale kiedy jestem w mieszkaniu. Właśnie tak w ogóle. Garaż, Mako jest tam. I tak w tym momencie nie mogę tam wyjść. Niestety. Parasini.
How can I help you?
How large are the facilities here?
We have 17 research complexes built into the mountains. Each is a self-sufficient facility housing a staff of hundreds.
I hear there was an accident on Peak 15.
We're aware of the rumors. At the moment, contact with the facility is down due to weather. All employees should review their non-disclosure agreements and avoid irresponsible free talk.
What kind of weather cuts modern communication?
A blizzard is sweeping the Scotty Mountains right now. Between the cloud cover and heavy snow, the satellite uplinks are cut.
What corporations work on Peak 15?
Binary Helix has leased the entire complex.
So, everyone shut up and keep your heads down?
Loose lips sink third quarter profits. You have a more blunt way of speaking than is common here, Commander.
Jasne. Jestem
Tell me
korposzczurem
about the companies that work on Noveria.
z szemranymi
250
interesami.
high-tech firms rent our labs. Major shareholders include Elanus Risk Control Services, Binary Helix, and Synthetic Insights Limited.
Opowiedz mi o Elanus Risk
Your guards work for
Control.
ERCS, don't they?
The executive board gets a discount on facility security. Elanus also develops lethal and non-lethal weapons.
Binary Helix. They work in genetics?
BH is a leader in genetics and biotechnology. They try to keep a low profile in the media. Much of their research is in biotic modifications. That angers many Luddite, organic baseline, and fundamentalist groups.
Haven't I seen Synthetic Insights in the news lately?
They're one of only 4 corporations licensed by the Citadel Council to develop artificial intelligence. They attract many protests. No agitators have ever breached our security. That's why they invest heavily here.
I've taken
Nie,
up
nie,
enough
nie,
of your
czekaj,
time.
jeszcze miałam zapytać,
Not at
gdzie
all,
jest ten
Spectre.
twój
This
szef.
is my job, after all. How can I help you?
I'd like to speak to Annaleus.
One moment, please. Mr. Annaleus?
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in.
Right, come in. I nas tutaj wykrzykniczek prowadzi. Dzień dobry.
You will excuse me if I don't stand up.
Nie,
I have no time to
siedź
entertain
se.
refugees from that urban blight called Earth.
Urban Blight called Earth.
I see you looked up my service record.
Only a fool enters negotiation without knowledge of the other party's tendencies. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the executive board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
Are you telling me you have no safety protocols?
Don't be ridiculous. Do you think a for-profit company would take no precautions against loss of life and material? Project leads have the final say here, not meddlesome politicians.
Do you do business with Saren?
Agent Saren? One of your Spectre compatriots? He is a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Noveria's backers.
Is Binary Helix developing weapons for him?
It's possible, given his interests. What our clients do in their labs is their business.
Is there some problem on Peak 15?
An area of severe weather has cut off contact. Things will return to normal in a few days.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Benezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
What do you mean, personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
Commandos? You didn't think that odd?
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Scotty Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
Pojedziemy.
Surface access, you say?
Cut off, I said. The roads are not suitable for travel. Don't make an issue of this, Shepard.
Forget him, Commander. If he won't help us, I'm sure someone else here will.
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She came here as Agent Saren's executor. She's here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's attention.
Another
Back to my other
topic.
questions.
Every minute of my time you waste costs the company 12 credits.
Ale
I
co
will
mnie
keep
to
a running
obchodzi,
tally.
typie? Nie, dobra. Wszystko.
I have no more questions at this time.
Dobrze.
I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
Biedny, biedny, mały, zapracowany.
Mr. Ananias isn't the only one with a pass to leave Hanshan. You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
No nie, nie pracowałam w korporacji, zgadza się.
So it would seem. I need an alternative.
Talk to Lorik Keen. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Ananias.
You said I should talk to Lorik Keen?
Mr. Ananias isn't the only one with a pass to leave Hanshan. Keen spends his days at the hotel since his office was closed.
Dobra, dzięki.
I've taken up enough of your time.
Not at all, Spectre. This is my job, after all.
Duże, duże, puste przestrzenie. Ile tu się miejsca marnuje. Mówiła, że w hotelu. To je... Do hotelu. To jest... Ej, ja mam strasznie dużo misji. Jakoś nagle. Dobra, hotel. Daleko jeszcze. Muzyka się zmieniła. Jak tu mapa wygląda? Wygląda tak, że mamy tylko jednego. O!
The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone.
Ależ
That
ty
makes
jesteś
you
niemiła.
ideal for my job. You are a known quantity, or so Vargas will think.
Wspominam
He will
już, że nie
assume
lubię tej
you are here
planety.
to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
He's right there. Why not talk to him yourself?
I wish I could. I already bungled this myself. He realized I was not a real buyer.
I don't know anything about Binary Helix. What would I talk to Vargas about?
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What is your city's interest in Binary Helix? They do not manufacture amps.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Noveria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance. Discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
What's in it for me?
Money, of course. I would be well paid for this. So would you. 500 credits.
Wiecie, że ja kasy nie potrzebuję, ale dobra.
You think this uniform's just for show? My job is to enforce the law, not break it.
Do you think that Binary Helix obeys all the laws? That they do not spy on other companies?
Dobra, zrobię to.
No, I don't suppose they're clean either.
Excellent. Here is the cracking device. You will know it is done when it beeps. I've assembled a dossier on Vargas. If you would like, I could brief you on his behavior patterns.
Tell me what you know about Vargas.
He is impatient with those who waste his time. I tried to get him distracted and off topic. He concluded I was not interested in his company's services. I noticed he has a tell. When a topic makes him nervous or uncomfortable, he has a tendency to rub the back of his neck. If you see that, press him on the subject. It may distract him enough to keep him talking.
I'll go see him now.
I hope to hear from you soon.
Pójdziemy spróbować zrobić to zadanie, bo z tego co ja pamiętam, ono wymaga dość dużo punktów albo Paragona, albo Renegata, w zależności, w którą stronę się idzie. I dobra, zapiszę to i najwyżej zrobię to jeszcze później. Bo niby trochę tego Paragona się ma, ale nie wiem, czy wystarczy. Dobra. Rozmawiamy z panem Rafaelem.
Mr. Vargas? Commander Shepard, Systems Alliance Military. I understand you work for Binary Helix.
That's correct. Rafael Vargas, sales. Were you interested in our services?
It's customary to perform minor genetic upgrades upon enlistment. I've been assigned to see what BH has to offer.
It was my understanding that the Alliance contracted to Mars Gene for its enhancement programs.
I'm sure you know that we pass a new budget every fiscal year. If it delivers a better soldier, contracts can change.
A sound business practice. Excuse my hesitation, I've never heard a government accused of good business sense. First, the boilerplate disclaimer. No genetic enhancement is guaranteed to take. We can maximize the odds, but every strand of DNA is unique. Our patented techniques can provide an 8% improvement in adrenal response, 12% faster clotting, and a measurable decrease in CG muscle degeneracy.
I've never heard of a technique that improves zero-gravity endurance.
It's a first for the industry. The advent of element zero-based artificial gravity made it a less pressing concern. We're still waiting for tests to give us an average improvement. We estimate a 7 to 11% decrease in muscle loss rates. I can get you those improvements for 30k credits per head. For a bulk order, I can work in a sensory enhancement package, guaranteed 20/15 vision and hearing from 12 to 22,000 hertz.
How would you distribute the upgrades? Retroviral injections would take some time.
Well, it does take time to upgrade a body with adjusted DNA. Skin cells could be replaced in 2 weeks, but the liver takes over a year, and the skeleton a decade. For frontline units, we can speed the process with full system transfusions and injections to stimulate regrowth. It would still take 6 months to see results. I have to admit, it surprised me that you were here for business. There are many development projects on Noveria, some not entirely legal.
I'm sorry, I have a call coming through. Would you excuse me a moment?
Certainly.
No i jak wraz za mało tego Paragona. Dobra, na razie to zostawię. Keep him talking. No, wrócę do niego trochę później. Najwyżej się nie uda, trudno.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
I should let you go.
Nie! Misklik.
Let me go. Do humans consider conversation a form of imprisonment? That would explain why so few are willing to sit and talk.
Ja chcę z tobą posiedzieć i porozmawiać, panie Lorik.
Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Let's talk.
Are you Lorik Keen? I've heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
I'm trying to find a way into the garage. I have places to go.
You need a pass. How fortuitous. I'm the manager of the local Synthetic Insights office. For the moment, at least. Mr. Analeus closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
I sense a connection there.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Analeus's actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Analeus would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
Why didn't Analeus cancel your pass clearance?
Why should he? There's nothing outside but snow and hungry Nathak.
How did you get a pass?
I'm a manager. Most executives on Noveria are free to come and go as they will.
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other... What is that charming human expression? Fly in the lotion? Violence against Mr. Analeas' thugs may be necessary. He has members of Han Shan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
I'll focus on trying to get your evidence. If I'm lucky, I won't have to fight anyone.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
Postaram się. Postaram się, ale wiesz jak to bywa, nie? Nie zawsze się udaje. Ale dobra rada w razie czego, bo krew spiera się zimną wodą. Nic tu nie ma. Ale ładne widoczki. Mogłabym mieć taki pokój w sumie. Gamingowy. Tylko z jakimiś takimi roletami, które by się zasuwały. I nie świeciłoby mi słońce w oczy. Jakie to by było piękne. Dzisiaj wyjątkowo nie świeci. Święto lasu. Dzisiaj pada deszcz. Tu jest. Tu idziemy. Gdzie tu idziemy? Co tam jest? Gisarianin? I na morda.
Beat it. I said beat it. Go find something else to do, stupid mammal. If you don't stop poking me, I'll throw you off that balcony. Beat it. I said beat it.
Chcesz mnie wyrzucić za barierkę? Czemu? O, jest. Wiedziałam, że... Zapomniałam czegoś zrobić. No nic. Co ja znalazłam? Coś zrobiłam. Nie zwróciłam uwagi, co zrobiłam. No nieważne. To teraz idziemy do tego jego biura.
Sorry. The hotel is off limits to those without a corporate account.
Dobrze. Spoko, mogę spać na swoim statku. Albo w Mako. Mako też nie jest złe. Kiedy się nie rusza. I wiecie, co jest smutne? Skończyła mi się kawa. Ale teraz czy ja dobrze idę? Chociaż z hotelu nie było innego wyjścia, więc muszę iść tutaj. Gdzie tu ja tu mam iść teraz? Break in. Aha, tak, dobra. To było tu zejście, to drugie. Zaraz. Jejku, chwila paniki, że nie będzie mógł z tego zejść. O, pogadamy sobie z tym Turianinem. Cześć!
Spectre, right?
Tak.
Yeah, that's me.
I used to be a military tech. Except for Maiko's people, everyone's too corporate here. They just sit around sipping expensive water. So what can I do for you today?
Możesz mi poopowiadać
You seem
coś.
like you have an ear to the ground. What's happening around here?
There's the problems up on Peak 15. Synthetics Insights was shut down by Annaleus, and the matriarch came through.
Do you know where that matriarch is now?
You looking for her? She took a shuttle to Peak 15 before we lost contact.
What sort of problems are there at Peak 15?
Don't know. There's a blizzard up there, but we've had those before. Never cut the satellite uplinks before. 15's always had a lousy reputation. Nobody talks about what they do there. And everyone sent up comes back a little quieter.
What was that about Synthetic Insights?
Scuttlebutt says Lord Keene was on the take. Annaleus shut down SI's offices. Quiet-like, so no off-world lawyers come in on it.
What do you do here?
I'm the chief mechanic for Hanshan. Just call me Lee. Humans have a problem saying my full name. Got a team of 12 under me, keeping the shuttles coming and going.
How can I get into the garage?
You need a pass. You can get one from Annaleus or the managers, if you can polish enough gizzard.
Maybe you could let me borrow yours?
Sure, if I wanted to lose my job and get sued into the next spiral arm. Security tracks card use.
Tak myślałam, że mi nie pomożesz w tej kwestii, ale i tak miło się gadało.
I'll be here.
Sobie jakieś krzesło chociaż wziął, żeby tak nie stać. Nogi cię zabolą.
That blizzard outside looks like it's settling in for the long haul.
Dobrze, Blizzard, jasne, tylko... Jedziemy. Nie gadamy. Dzień dobry.
Freeze! Hanshan Security. This office is sealed.
Lord Keene gave me a pass in.
Keene? Are you working for him? He's under investigation.
Annaleus is paying you to shake this place down. Does Captain Matsuo know you're here?
Hey, I'm not the one who wants Keene. Annaleus has a Varen up his ass about this guy. How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
Spoko? Jak dla mnie spoko.
Go, go, go!
Co ty mi tu, typie, mówiłeś o dywanach, jak tu żadnych dywanów nie masz? No, chyba że na górze, no ale nie sądzę. Tu jest jeszcze. Nie ma tu ani jednego dywanu. Poza tym wygląda to dokładnie tak samo jak hotel. Nie ma nic, puchy. To też jest nieinteraktywne. No, w dalszym ciągu uważam, że mogłabym mieć taki pokój. ale... No właśnie, tak mi się wydawało, że zaraz wyskoczy na mnie horda wrogów kolejna. Było do przewidzenia. O proszę! Kaira!
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
Nope. Nie powinno mnie tu być.
You have me at a disadvantage, miss.
Oh, now you're gonna show some respect? I'm Sergeant Kyra Sterling, Ilanis Risk Control Services. Annaleus would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
Your men are dirty, Sergeant. You're here off-duty, breaking the law for bribe money.
I didn't want to fight them. They fired first.
Well, I don't need a gun to rip you to pieces.
Coś jeszcze? Teraz nie mogę je przeczytać. Nie mogła. Jeszcze kilku jest na dole, czy tylko jeden? Da mi się go z góry zdjąć? Widzę. A, tam. Dobra. Nie żyją. Ja sobie lutuję dalej. I... Zamykane. Tak. Jeszcze były te skrzyneczki. Liara, wszystko w porządku? Przeszkadza ci to przewrócone krzesło? Gladiator 7. Pokaż mi to. Dobra, widzę, że mam dużo rzeczy. Nie musisz mnie informować za każdym razem. Jak wygląda? Czarne? A nie, lecimy z Ursą. Naprawdę. Nie wiem, gdzie ty tu widzisz dywan? Explorer. Jeszcze jeden. Na chwileczkę sprawdzimy tylko. Co? To chyba jakieś... Chciałam powiedzieć, że to łazienka, ale nie wygląda jak łazienka. Nie, to nie jest gorsze. Dla Liary? Dla Liary będzie lepsze. Jest tak. Power bonus. Bonusa. Ja trudno. Dobra. Sprawdziłam w końcu ten... Sprawdziłam. Tak. To teraz się wrócimy. Jak wygląda sytuacja z moim paragonem? Chyba pójdziemy przekonywać tego koleżkę, już pod koniec całej wizyty na Noverii. Może wtedy będę miała wystarczająco duży, żeby go przekonać, a jak nie, no to się tu przyleci kiedy indziej. O.
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office.
Nic o tym nie
Do
wiem.
you know anything about it?
Zupełnie niewinny.
It's probably Ananias's thugs ripping the place apart.
Smartass, huh? That's fine. I can work with that. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
Dobrze. Jak sobie pani życzy. Podoba mi się, że mój Timek znowu ma podobne stroje. Pasują. Tylko już nie różowe. Mam tu 3, nie mam 2 wykrzyki.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Noveria Internal Affairs.
Why is an internal affairs agent here?
The executive board knows about Ananias's corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keen to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
You work for Ananias. Can't you just take his records?
He's a crook, not a moron. He doesn't keep logs on his computer saying, this month I stole 3 million credits.
Nie?
Keen's testimony and records are everything I need to prove Ananias's guilt in one package.
Why don't you ask Keen directly?
I'm Ananias's secretary. You'd think he'd believe me? That he'd meet me in some dark alley with his evidence?
I thought corruption was the rule on Noveria.
The rule is don't rock the boat. Self-interest is tolerated if it doesn't interfere with business. Ananias is driving customers away.
I need Keen's garage pass to complete my mission.
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
Ananias is dirty. It might be best to help her.
Zgadzam się.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
You gave me the company line about Peak 15. What's the truth?
Before the weather closed in, Hanshan received a Code Omega signal from him. Code Omega means a terminal breach of safety protocols. No one goes up until the crew sends an all clear.
Pewnie już tam wszyscy nie żyją.
That doesn't tell me much.
That's all I've got. No one knows what's going on up there.
And if the crew never sends an all clear?
The executive board votes whether or not to destroy the facility. One antimatter warhead from the battle stations vaporizes all contaminants.
Radykalne.
How can I get to Peak 15?
The shuttles are down, so you'd have to drive up. If you get Keen to testify, I'll get you into the garage.
Do you know why the matriarch is here?
Something to do with Peak 15. She arrived after we received their Code Omega, automated warning of a containment breach. She came with an escort of Asari commandos. They took the last shuttle up to Peak 15 with a load of crates.
To
Do
było
you
w
know
tych
what she had in the
skrzyniach.
crates?
No idea. The commandos wouldn't let anyone near them. They seemed heavy though.
Dobra, pomogę ci.
All right, I'll talk to Keen and see if I can convince him.
Thank you. You know where I work. Come talk to me once you know if he'll play ball.
Zapiszemy sobie na wszelki wypadek i lecimy porozmawiać z naszym przemiłym Turianinem. Ale mnie drażni ten wykrzyknik tam. Ależ mnie drażni. Ach.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
finish the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Analeus.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it? I have no interest in a public spectacle.
Będziesz
Everyone on
bohaterem.
this station is chafing under Analeus's extortion. You might end up a hero.
My employers rely on the goodwill of the executive board to work here.
The
Proszę,
board is investigating
zgódź się.
Analeus. They'll be more angry at him than at you.
All right. It is obvious that I cannot dissuade you. Very well. I will testify.
Dziękuję
Make
ci.
whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here.
Dobrze. To ja sobie pójdę do mojego kontaktu w ścianie. Albo jeszcze, w razie czego, sprawdzimy, czy odblokowała nam się ta opcja dialogowa, czy nie. Jak nie...
Now, where were we? I have to admit, it surprised me that you were here for business. There are many development projects on Noveria, some not entirely
Dobra.
legal.
I'm sorry, I have a call coming through. Would you excuse me?
Certainly.
Nie. Malin, ja... to trochę dłużej potrwa, ale zrobię co w mojej mocy. Równie dobrze ten pokój sekretarki mógłby być w tym miejscu. Nie trzeba by było tak daleko leść.
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my offer?
It took some persuasion, but Keen has agreed to testify.
That's a world of stress off my back. I'll take the evidence for safe transport. I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre and all. I guess some of you can be alright.
So, how about getting me into the garage?
While you were working on Keen, I got you a garage pass. Be careful up there. I have an arrest to make. Wish I had time to change into something easy to move in. I hate skirts.
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get a move on.
You, Shepard! I demand you place this bitch under arrest.
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
Trzymam cię za słowo. W kwestii tego piwa. To skoro już mamy naszą przepustkę, możemy zejść do garażu. I w garażu się z wami pożegnam. Bo do Peak 15 polecimy sobie już w następnym odcinku. Tutaj mamy prawie wszystko zrobione. Prawie. Mogę z tobą porozmawiać?
I heard the administrator's been arrested. Any chance you had something to do with that?
Pewnie, że tak.
He was corrupt.
Most people here are. I wish you could take them all down.
Nie mam czasu na to. Drogi
I have to go.
przyjacielu.
You need anything? I'll be here.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I have authorization. Excuse me.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad out in the Alutsk Valley.
Dziękuję za ostrzeżenie. I dobra. Także żegnamy się. Dzięki, że byliście. Widzimy się w następnym odcinku. Pa, pa!